Hello, I'm Ben. Today we'll have a short lesson on U.S. history. When do you think that U.S. history began? The first people came to America between 30,000 BC and 15,000 BC. How many years ago was that? We use BC and AD to talk about years. Right now, it is 2014 AD. About 2,000 years ago, it was 1 AD. 30,000 BC was about 32,000 years ago. What was the weather like at that time? Was it warmer or was it colder? It was much colder because it was the Ice Age. A lot of the ocean's water was ice, so the oceans were lower at that time. What are the names of the big pieces of land? These are continents. What two continents were touching in the Ice Age? Asia and America were touching. Where did people come from? People came from Africa and Asia. Where did people go? People went to the Americas. There are two Americas. What is up on a map? North is up on a map. So we call this North America. What is down on a map? Down on a map is south. So we call this South America. People went all across North America and South America. The people who came from Asia became Native Americans. Native means that they were there from the very beginning. We also call them American Indians, but they had their own names, their own languages, religions, and cultures. After a long time, there were many different cultures. There are many different types of Native Americans. Each group is called a tribe. Some tribes are similar, and some tribes are very different. If they are closer on a map, they are probably more similar. Let's look at some tribes. These are the Iroquois. They are a northeastern tribe. They lived in longhouses made of wood. They farmed corn, beans, and squash. They hunted deer. And they played sports with sticks and balls. These are Sioux. They are a Great Plains tribe. They killed buffalo to eat, make clothes, and other things. They lived in houses made of sticks and buffalo. The houses are called teepees. In different seasons, they moved to different places. If you think of American Indians or see American Indians in a movie, they are usually from this tribe or a similar one. These are Hopi. They are a southwestern tribe. They farmed beans and corn. They also hunted deer. They lived in adobe houses, which are made in mountains or from rocks, with mud and clay. These houses stay cool in hot weather and warm in cold weather. Many families lived in these houses together like apartments. Okay, let's see how much you remember about the Native American tribes. Put each picture in the place where that tribe lived. Where is the northeast of the country? The northeast is up and to the right. What tribe lived in the northeast? The Iroquois lived in the northeast. What houses did the Iroquois live in? The Iroquois lived in long houses. How did the Iroquois get food? They farmed and hunted. Where are the Great Plains? The Great Plains are in the north and middle of the country. What tribe lived on the Great Plains? The Sioux lived on the Great Plains. What houses did the Sioux live in? They lived in teepees. How did the Sioux get food? They hunted buffalo. Where is the Southwest? The Southwest is down and to the left. What tribe lived in the Southwest? The Hopi lived in the Southwest. What houses did the Hopi live in? They lived in adobe houses. How did the Hopi get food? They hunted and farmed. There are many more tribes to learn about, but that's all we have time to talk about today. Here are the many vocabulary words that we talked about in this lesson. Thanks for watching.